So we are driving a Dodge pickup truck here.
All together as a family, 6 people.
We do not have a car yet, but friends of ours gave us this truck for a little while so we can drive around until we have found a car of our own. So this is a big blessing.
Yeah.
Fun to be able to get out as a family.
It's actually the first time that we've gotten out as a family since we've been here.
Yeah.
And not driven in a couple cars with other people. So this is good.
Agritopia farm, here we come. Here we are in the middle of Gilbert, Arizona, on a regenerative farm, Agritopia. We've been here before at our last visit, and we want to share this a little bit with you because I think it's pretty awesome. So right behind me is Joe's Farm Grill. There is another restaurant connected to that that's in downtown Gilbert, and they serve food from the farm, if I'm not completely mistaken. Pretty awesome. If we go on a date, my wife and I will go on a date there or downtown Gilbert. Here I think they only serve breakfast and lunch. Downtown Gilbert they serve dinner as well. It smells amazing. We're gonna see if we can check out parts of the farm, and we are gonna try to go into the farm store now. Since we've been here last time, a lot has happened. It's like 5 years ago. The parking lot was just gravel when we were here. That coffee shop wasn't there. It's really cool to see that a place like this is actually doing well. Urban farming, I love it. So there's some really neat stuff in here, but you can tell that they are in the middle of a city with lots of rich folks around. The prices tell that story.
This is strong, but good.
Popsicles taste yummy? Okay. So this is obviously a completely different climate than what I have farmed in Sweden or in Austria. And it is not the climate that we plan on farming in the future. However, a lot of principles and a lot of things that I teach, a lot of things that I share with my clients, they are universal anywhere around the globe, and it's really cool to see that they're implementing them. And right now we're in the northern hemisphere, but Arizona can grow vegetables successfully outdoors during the fall, winter and spring season. So summer it's usually too hot. I've seen kind of like opposite tunnels where they cool inside the tunnels, but right now it's really when they are growing things out here. So if I turn the camera, you can see here some garlic growing. I'm pretty sure that's garlic. They have mulched it with wood chips to keep the moisture in. Makes a lot of sense anywhere, especially in this climate. You have some asparagus growing over there. Have a squash or zucchini plant there. Bunch of garden beds here. Looks like they're doing most of the things with raised beds here. See some cucumber stuff, zucchini, some broccoli or something. Now when you go into the farm store, you can tell that they don't make their money off of the produce. So while it is pretty cool to see, it's not a farm that, you know, feeds many families, so to speak. But nevertheless, it's a farm that connects the people to this kind of work in the middle of an area that has 4.5 million people. Is one of the largest cities in the United States. People can come here, they can eat farm fresh produce. They source it locally, so it doesn't all come from this farm in the restaurants or in the farm store. But people can come here, they can actually smell dirt, see vegetables. Stuff grows here, so that's pretty cool. Whenever I see a farm without animals, I right away know that it cannot be a closed cycle. To me, things are out of balance without animals, without livestock, without chickens. And you can tell that right across here, for example. They are getting bags of soil, organic garden soil, which is, I guess it's okay. But they can't produce this stuff on any significant scale because they do not have any animals. That's just how it is. Okay, so I stand corrected. I apologize. I do see chickens. I do see chickens. Agritopia coop. Lots of birds there. Hello there.
Are these healthy, Papa?
They're fine. Chickens actually love dry and warm weather. And on a farm like this, I mean, they're feeding them grain there. I see some vegetable leftovers over there, but lots of pellets here. No, we're not going in there. Yeah, so I think they are mostly, a couple eggs obviously, but mostly this is for show. But boy, does it feel good to be a little bit out of the traffic that is absolutely insane here in Phoenix. Feels good to be here and something that resembles a farm a little more, to see some chickens, to smell some chickens. They don't stink, but isn't this great to be here? Yeah, we can't wait till our journey continues and takes us to more rural places. Takes us to more rural places where we can start our homesteading and farming journey here in the United States. We're really waiting for that, really longing for that.
Walking through the garden here of Agritopia. No, we're enjoying to see stuff that's growing here in the desert, how they've created this beautiful place. And since we were here 5 years ago, it's changed a lot. They've done a lot here. It's a really cool place to come and hang out, and especially get the kids to be able to walk around and be in the nature, be on a farm, even in the middle of the city. It's cool. I really like it.
Pomegranates. Look at that. Lots of pomegranates. Yeah, don't Danny. Stay on the path.
You can pick them.
Yeah, we're not allowed to pick anything here. My brother-in-law, he shared with me that there's another place here, and we know of several urban homesteaders in this area, but my brother-in-law informed me that there's another place here somewhere of somebody who turned basically his entire backyard into a permaculture food forest kind of thing. And that approach makes a lot of sense to me. He planted some taller trees that are very heat resistant, that don't need lots of watering, to shade the lower levels of the garden. And then he just heavily mulched the bottom to really keep all moisture in there, to keep the ground isolated from or insulated from all the heat, so the moisture would stay in there and would stay cooler. And in this more shaded, cooler area that's also staying naturally more moist, he is then able to grow things more naturally, and that would be exactly my approach. Years ago in Sweden, I made a video where we had the hottest and driest year of the century in Sweden. We had the drought of a century. We and we had our greenhouse tunnel with tomatoes and cucumber and jalapeno in there, and we basically had temperatures in there that were every day, even though we opened all the doors, they were above 90 degrees. And that entire summer I watered twice because I had a foot of material of mulch on the ground, and I irrigated twice, I believe, that year. You can go back and search that video. And basically it was like similar to Arizona in temperature. I know that gets a lot hotter here, but not for the whole year. And we were able, with very little irrigation, with that approach, to grow a lot of the food, which is really awesome. Something here makes me think that these different garden lots are leased out to families or folks that actually grow them. So I'm actually not sure if this is by staff and then goes to the farm store. I'm not certain about that. So we just met these two guys right here in the garden. They were filming, and then they said we are here to film a video about sharing Christ with the nations. Got talking, they ended up praying for us. One of them was from Colorado. It was a really cool time. Got invited to visit him when we visit Colorado, which we want to do because we have a bunch of other friends there. Just so awesome. Really, really cool. This was pretty cool, huh?
Very cool.
In the middle of town.
Really cool.
Really nice place.
Really
We'll be heading home now, and honestly it feels like we got a little bit of refreshment here from the city. It's nuts here with all these people and all these cars.
I love the animals.
We love the animals, the chickens and stuff. That was cool to see some life. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.